Hey guys, Harmony from the future here. Go to settings on color control, go to Novideo SRGB, and just make sure you put it to clamped. That's how you get Novideo SRGB to work. You can go to advanced, but you can't really do much, but it does all the work for you. You're just gonna hit clamped, right? You're gonna hit reapply, and then you're just gonna follow the rest of the tutorial that comes right after this. Enjoy, guys. It's a good one. Hey guys, Harmony here, and it's been a while since I've posted, but I got a beautiful dessert for you guys today to feast on. Basically, I discovered this thing called Color Control and Novideo SRGB, and it makes everything look a billion times better. So I just got to share it with my boys and my girls, if any of you exist. Basically, this is a long one. I'm gonna probably have to cut every now and then. But other than that, we're just going to go over the basics and how to make sure it automatically reapplies after sleep or shutdown, because the main issue people are having here is the way it works is you get it set up, but you have to reapply it manually every time something sleeps, or you shut down and you come up, or your display times out. And I did all the hard work for you guys, man. This is what it's going to be about. So first of all, you're going to want to get color control. I got it right here for you, right here. This is what you want. Now, the guy who made this, he I don't know where, it says 2 months ago, but I replied with this issue that I was having that I had to solve myself. So I don't even know if he's still here, but it works perfectly fine. Do not worry. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go to this link, and then you just follow, you know how it is. You just follow the little instructions, you download the zip file, you extract it, and then once you do that, all you have to do is you go to the task view right here, show hidden icons, and then you're going to go double click, and it's going to be right here. It's going to be right here, everybody. So when you got to make a profile, right? And I named mine Novideo Reapply. And basically what it is it is a custom lighting kind of RGB thing. And this isn't like the meat and potatoes, but you're going to want to do this anyway. So what I did is I did primary display, bit depth, BPC8, RGB, VESA, RGB, just like basic stuff. I put my digital vibrance to 70. I do like it like that. It does make the Novideo pop, which is really nice. Refresh rate, resolution, all this stuff. Now, I did want to say, as a side note, I would turn on dithering. I would hit enable, and then I would go to 8-bit, and then I would go to temporal. You could do 10-bit too if you want, but it does make things look a lot better. Like if you're looking at like an aura type thing, instead of being wacky, it's a lot better and more like it looks better. I don't have HDR. I don't really care. So once you have all of these, make sure you copy ID to Clipboard for the following instructions. And also, what you're going to want to do is you go to settings right here in the bottom right. You're going to go settings, and then apply Novideo SRGB settings on startup. That's what you're going to want to do. You want to hit OK on that. OK. And I will also have all of these steps. It's a long one, see? I'll have all of them probably in a paste bin in the description, and you guys can go if my instructions are kind of poor, and that's all good. So what you want to do is you go do this. We already went through this, right? We already went through this. So now we're on step 2. All right? You're going to want to go to search and then type task scheduler. Okay? And once you have that, you should have that ID copied, right? So what you're going to want to do is you open task scheduler. You're going to hit create task right here. And the main one here is CC workstation unlock. You're going to run with the highest privileges. You're going to go to, for triggers, you're going to go to new, right? We're going to hit new, and then you're going to hit edit, right? And then you're going to do on workstation unlock. That's not on log on. Basically what it is once you type in the pin or you get onto the desktop, it'll go. which is really nice. Now, I have to fix this because I did it over again. I was like, oh, this is a little long. So I put it for 5 seconds instead of 10. And it works totally fine, which is cool. So once you do that, that's all you got to do on that part, right? And then what you're going to do on the Actions tab is you're going to do Start a Program. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hit Browse. And I'm assuming you guys are, just installing Color Control. Once you extract that zip, you want to go to the extracted folder. And you're going to want to, when you're in Browse, and then you're going to do Color Control EXE. And another important part is you're going to do No GUI, and then NV preset, and then paste in your ID right there, as you can see. And then you don't have to, but you can do Start In, and then you can just select the folder itself. So basically, once that is taken care of, you just leave everything in default. Jeez. So after you do that, so I'm just going to hit cancel because I already got it set up, but you guys are going to want to hit OK. Okay? I'll hit OK, sure. And then the next one is CC Sleep Test. And what that is, this is for when I was having this issue, I couldn't figure it out. But when your screen, like if you're not at your screen and it turns off, it doesn't just turn off the monitor or whatever, right? When you move the mouse, it kind of like fast starts up again, and it loses the clamp. The clamp is what we call it hooks. It's a hook, that's what it is, and it basically like activates the Novideo SRGB, and once you do that, you make the little sleep test. You're going to run with the highest privileges again. You're going to go to Triggers. You're going to hit New, and then you're going to do... it does take a little while because it's like a lot for... Okay, so on an event, right? You're going to go Log. You're going to find System. You're going to go to Source. Then you're going to hit Kernel Power. And then Event ID 566, because I found out that 566 is... And don't get me wrong here, 566 is the kind of little code or command or whatever that happens when your display times out. So once that happens, right, and you move your mouse and stuff, this kicks in and then reapplies for you, and you don't have to have a delay on it. So don't even worry about that. And then for actions, what you're gonna want to do is you're going to want to go to it's pretty much the same settings as the workstation unlock. You browse and then hit the exe again. You put the same arguments. You start in if you want to, and then for conditions and then settings, you just leave it how it is. Now, when it comes down to the testing process, you're gonna want to put your PC to sleep. Personally, I do FN and then the sleep key on the keyboard. It can be anything. You just put it to sleep, okay? You wake up the PC, and then you unlock Windows, and then you can see if the clamp is active. But for the record, you have the workstation thing we just set up. So that's nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're good. It's going to kick in after 5 seconds. You're going to see a little command prompt window briefly where you see that it's applying, and that's how you kind of know it's working. It's going to hit apply, and then that's taken care of. Now for startup, and this is everything except for the display timeout deals with CC Workstation. It doesn't deal with CC Preset. And for startup, you just restart, shut down the PC, log in. I waited a little bit because before, if I waited, it would launch the thing and it wouldn't work. But since you got the workstation, you can just wait as long as you want. You can log in. You can wait for it to, work, right? And then you can see if the clamp is active or not. Now, on terms of the clamp, after all this, maybe I'll just cut and put it in the beginning. But I want to go over a Novideo SRGB so you guys know what you're looking at, since this is like the main part of the video. And then for display timeout, you're just going to go to the control panel, power settings, choose when to put the PC to sleep or whatever, and it's in the same thing. It's called choose when the display turns off. If you want to test that, you can go to you can set it to 1 minute, and then you wait for the monitor to turn off, then you wake the display, and then you can unlock, but you can see that the clamp is working. Now, basically, there's some notes here. You know, use the preset ID. Do not just copy the ID. It's so much better and easier. So also, when I say use the browse button to select color control exe, basically what it means is, for some reason it works better. I don't know why, but it works better if you just select the exe from the folder through browse. Now, I already went over this, but make sure you go to settings, apply Novideo settings on startup in color control. And this is just about the little prompt that shows up. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. So I'm going to let Harmony in the future go over sRGB. It's a quick little crash course. Don't even worry about it. But in the meantime, guys, it's good to be back, man. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I hadn't really had it set up perfectly. And you guys just take it easy. I guess this is going to be the outro side. Make sure, hopefully this helped, and it helps the people that needed it. And hopefully you guys are, give it a try. You know, I'm going to have the link in the description. Give it a try, and see how better it looked. Because when I saw it, I'm like, dude, like whoa, this actually looks a lot better. Which is why I tried so hard. If I didn't think it would look good, I wouldn't have tried for days to try to get this working. And regardless, you guys have a nice day. I really appreciate you guys, and thanks for sticking around. And I hope this helps, because on terms of the GitHub and stuff, and like Reddit and this and that, I mean, I searched this up and everybody's like, oh, you can't do it. And it's like, dude, I did it. And I'm sharing it with you guys over on the Harmony MLG channel, because my name is Harmony MLG, and this is my outro.